Manchester United were clinical today, and Marcus Rashford once again shining bright, Don.
He was great. He's been great all season. And United do pose that threat when they do soak up a little bit of pressure. That's their game at the moment. I don't see Man United being brilliant in possession, but when I see them play on the counter-attack, my word, they are probably the most deadliest side in the Premier League. They've got so much pace. Donny van de Beek, I feel a little bit sorry for because he was thrown in and he needed a performance to try and convince the manager that he's worth the start. But when you see Rashford playing, you see Cavani, the way he leads the line, and he was unlucky with his header that come off the base of the post. You see why they are so good. And Pogba again. Paul Pogba got voted man of the match in the game, and he was another stellar performance for them. But when you see them going forward, they just excite you. You feel as though they're going to score every single time or get close to creating good moments in the game. But Rashford, I thought, was the pick of the bunch.
And what a signing Cavani has proved to be. He didn't score today, Frank, but you can just see the way that he makes those runs, it opens up space, doesn't it, for the likes of Rashford and Greenwood to run into. He just oozes experience out on that pitch.
Totally, Dan. I mean, he used to do that when he was in Naples. He used to do that when he was in Paris Saint-Germain. It's a guy working for the team, not winning the ball all the time that he makes the runs, opening up some doors for and spaces for teammates. That's where he's very good. And on top of it, he can score goals. He almost did. But I just want to say something about Pogba. Pogba amazed me today on the defensive aspect that we don't really see about him. So he has no excuses anymore.
United got to be out there with the favourites to go and win this whole thing now.
Absolutely. I thought Manchester United were very good today, as I mentioned before. And then when you take into consideration Fred, who's been so important to Manchester United over the course of this season, he's left out. McTominay comes in, and every time I see McTominay play, maybe I'm being a little bit generous there with the every time, but McTominay comes in and does such a good job and did against Liverpool today. Add to that the performance of Pogba, Rashford we spoke about. Greenwood, who grabbed the goal, who missed a couple very early on, that could have changed things a whole lot. And you mentioned Edinson Cavani. And not only score sheet today, but I think he brings a different way to Manchester United and how they play, because he can drop deep and pick up the ball, but more often than not is the one who leads the line. He's the focus of the attack. And then the importance of Cavani and his experience and the respect that he commands in that dressing room shows after Greenwood scores. And the first thing he does is he goes across and is having a chat with Greenwood, who, as I mentioned, missed a couple of chances early on, should have done a whole lot better. But here it's a teaching moment for Cavani, for a young player coming through, and you see what that means, not just for this game, but you can speculate what it means for the long term. Everything just works so well for United today.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.